Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, when I do 3 videos on a fund, you know that I'm serious about it. So, I went all in to TSLY today, loaded up on some more of it today. I probably missed out on the dividend this month, but I'll get it next month. But what I want to discuss, as some of my commenters pointed out in my last video, um, this fund family is going to expand. So we could see very similar ETFs for all of the former FAANG stocks. Facebook, which is now Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, we'll even include NVIDIA and Google. And we'll get into that. But I want to review TSLY today because actually it opened down and then it came back up. So it was actually a great buying opportunity today because it basically dipped down to the price it was at Friday before close of market, and then it came back up. So when I got in today, more shares, it actually turned out to be a great buying time. But we'll see how it does. I mean, I'm really excited about this one potentially sustaining such a high dividend. So we'll see. Stay tuned. So let's see. Let me pull up Yahoo Finance and we'll look at TSLY first. And then some of these other ones we're going to try. If I can get the same commenter back, who I believe was also my first super chat. Thanks again for that. But if I get the same audience on here today, we'll just probably get some of the same material in the comments and just show it on the screen here, and we'll figure out when some of these funds are actually gonna debut publicly. So, but starting off here with Yahoo Finance, let's see here. Got a lot of tabs open here, but let's see. So we started with a picture of an elk or a moose and an article about a recession, but that's not what we want to focus on. We want to focus on TSLY. Tesla stock was up today because earnings are coming out in like 2 days now. So we eagerly anticipate that. Now, the Yield Max fund family is the same fund family that's going to come out with these others that we're going to talk about. They're not out yet, but they should be soon. Hopefully, we can pinpoint a precise date that they're going to come. But anyway, so TSLY, which is the Yield Max Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF, was up 1.34% today to 1516. And the after hours is up to 1524. So it's performing pretty solidly in terms of going up. Now, March 31st, it was just at 1725, so it should come back to there pretty soon. It's hovered around $17 or $18 in February. And like I said, we'll see how the earnings do for Tesla coming in a couple of days. But that's going to be the real wild card for the short-term performance of this fund. But as of now, that's how it's performing. The dividend that it paid out was 82.9 cents per share. So I did the math on just what I bought. I would get like probably $725 a month in dividends so far. But like I said, some of you that are getting 100,000 or more in this one, you can be making like 72,000 a year on this one. I mean, it's truly insane. I hope this can sustain itself, but it's a real wild card. It really remains to be seen. So let's look at Tesla stock. And like I showed in the last video, the chart pretty much, both charts, if you overlay them on barchart.com, which I did in the last video, they pretty much parallel each other. One lags behind the other slightly, and we came up with some reasons for that in the last video. One of them is because of the covered call strategy. But really, like I said, you're getting probably 90% of the performance of Tesla for like a 12th of the cost. Now, Tesla was up to 187.04 today. Went up $2 a share or 1.1%. The earnings, again, I believe are coming out on the 19th, just a day shy of 420, which is an important day for some people. 1 year target estimate here is $198.73. And yeah, the stock pretty much, it was at 207 March 31st. Now you notice a similar drop after March 31st in TSLY because it's pretty much mimicking the Tesla stock. Now let me just navigate back to my screen here, see how we're doing. No live viewers. Where are you all today? It's only a Monday night, after all. I actually wasn't going to get out a video, but figured I would try to keep you all updated, especially when it comes to these funds. Anyway, so let's see. Let me see if I can look at the Yield Max site or something and pull up some of these other funds here. Let's see. stop the screen share for a second here. And this video is probably going to go another 10 minutes or so. We'll see if we get any live audience participation, which I do hope we do. But for now, okay, stop the screen share. And let's see. Let me go back to that screen. I want to pull up. I want to try to go to the Yield Max site. Let's see what I can find here. And we have a member of the audience that actually calls these fund companies and has really detailed conversations with them. I've been trying to get him on here. I think he goes by KJK Good in the comment section. So I'd really like to get you on here and talk about what you've discussed with some of these fund managers, because you're doing some really thorough homework, which is really helping the channel. So we'd definitely like to get you on here. So I'm going to Google Yield Max ETFs, and let's see. Let me just do this here. Well, let's go. I found the site here first. Yield Max ETFs. I'm still fairly new to these. Oh, they do list coming soon. Now their dividend is going to actually show lower than what I show in the thumbnail and the title. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this screen as soon as I find my StreamYard screen. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. And none of you are showing up live. Unbelievable. It's weird. I had a ton of you Saturday night, but not today. It's only a weeknight after all. Anyway, okay, let's go to this site here. And let's see now. Yield Max ETFs. So what you're going to see, so the OARK is actually part of the same fund company. They issued the OARK, which is the inverse Cathie Wood fund, I believe. And then TSLY, our new favorite. And then APLY, guess which stock that indexes? Apple. And then NVDY for NVIDIA. These are coming soon. And that's just 4 of them. Now let's scroll down here. And oh, I thought there might be more of them listed, but I'm really excited about just these 4. Now, according to this, the OARK is paying a 40% dividend yield. TSLY is paying 66.03. These are phenomenal. I mean, like I said, you don't see these types of dividends typically. 30-day SEC yield 1.91, 30-day SEC yield 2.66. Let's click on OARK real quick and just see what comes up. A lightning bolt. It's like lightning in the power of your hand, which, by the way, is also the name of my favorite hockey team, whose shirt I'm wearing. They're in the playoffs, so go Lightning. That's very coincidental that came up. But anyway, OARK, Yield Max Innovation Option Income Strategy ETF, is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling, writing call options on ARKK or the Cathie Wood fund. So I believe, I don't know if it's inverse or not, I've been saying that, but it's a covered call strategy on OARK. Not OARK, ARKK, the ARK fund. OARK pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining capped participation in the price gains of ARKK. I like that. Okay, so harvesting compelling yields while retaining capped participation in the price gains of ARKK. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds there, which is really cool. Investment objective. The fund's primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund's secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the ARK Innovation ETF, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. I assume that's because of the covered call strategy. So any comments on that? Set me straight if you think I'm a little off on that. Where's my StreamYard? I'm trying to get back to it here. Oh, here we go. Okay. No live viewers. Where are you all tonight? This is nuts for a Monday. This is crazy. I'm kind of surprised, but you know what? We had a record audience Saturday, so that kind of made up for it. But this has me wondering here, is the algorithm like not pushing me tonight for some reason? Kind of a little miffed here. Little miffed, especially for a weeknight. It's like my TV show's ratings are falling. That's what it feels like. Showbiz. Maybe if I have some more coffee, it'll somehow boost the ratings. Okay. Oh, it's after midnight on the East Coast. Wow, that seems to come quick. Okay, where are we? So I looked at OARK with the lightning, like catching lightning in the palm of your hand. Current yield 39.01. ETF distribution schedule. Let's see what comes up here. Probably some new tab. Let me see if you all can see this on the screen share for the two of you now that are watching. Okay, that second tab, it pulled up a PDF. Now the PDF came up for me, but it's not coming up on the screen because I'm only sharing one screen. So let me just stick to that for now. But anyway, this shows the distribution schedule. It's got, and I'm only I can see it right now. So you've got the declaration date, the ex-dividend date, the record date, and then the payment date. So for example, in this fund, the OARK for April, the dividend was declared April 5th. The ex-dividend date was April 6th. The record date was April 10th. The payment date was today, April 17th. So those of you that are in OARK, kudos to you. You probably got a decent dividend payout, or hopefully you did. In fact, while I have that screen up there, let's go to Yahoo Finance and just check that one out because I haven't looked at that one in some time. But hey, 40%, 40% is really, really good. So OARK is actually up. It's priced about the same as TSLY actually. Right now, TSLY is more bang for your buck given the dividend and the cheaper price. OARK is at 1570. Let me jump back over here. I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit here. Where in the heck is my screen? This thing's moving slow today. Okay, 3 live viewers. So comment away, those of you watching. I need some comments to come in here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'm going to pull up Yahoo Finance again over here. Here we go. Okay, so this is the OARK. It was up to 1570 today, and the after hours is up to 1612. And then it peaked December 2nd, 2126. It was 2057. But let's look at the part that we all care the most about, the dividend yield. It's funny, some of us on here, I don't think we even would care about the actual fund. We just care about the dividends, it seems like. And for some reason, Yahoo went to options. So it's strange because these options, well, here's the dividend right here, 51 cents. So it's like half of what TSLY is paying. And let's see how the dividend direction is going, because the best thing for us to do to really get a good barometer on these is to see what direction the dividend's going, which right now the direction is down, unfortunately. So we were 74.5 cents January 10th, $1.09 February 8th, 77 cents March 8th, and then we're down to 51 cents this month. So that's where we are on that one. Now I'm going to jump back over to the Yield Max site, and we'll go over again when these other 2 funds might be coming. So, okay, 4 of you. Now it's down to 3. No comments yet. So start typing away. We need some comments here. All right. Let's see. Let me stop sharing this one, and then go back to this site over here for the Yield Max. Now, the Yield Max is really coming up with a lot of good ones. So we're going to go back to this OARK, zoom out to look at the other ones. So TSLY, this is according to their site, 66.03%. Not quite what we're stating in the thumbnail, but still not bad at all. I mean, really. Current yield is there, distribution frequency monthly. Investment objective. The fund's primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund's secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of Tesla, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. The Yield Max Tesla option income strategy is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling and writing call options on Tesla. TSLY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining cap participation of price gains of TSLA. So same objective as OARK, basically. Now, as far as APLY and NVDY, I'm not sure when these are coming. The site doesn't give us a date But I am excited about these because these, if we get these on all the FAANG stocks, it could be really phenomenal. If they're going to pay out all these dividends, definitely excited about that. Let's see what the prospectus says here. Oh, this is interesting. I think this is what the comments are pulled up last time. So I just pulled this up here. Let me see, because the screen probably didn't jump over. All right, 5 of you on. Somebody comment, ask me something, say hello. Oh, it is on the screen. Here we go. So you see this triangle that says Yield Max ETFs. These are all of them that are coming here. So Yield Max Apple Fund, Amazon Fund, Berkshire B Shares Fund, Coin, I'm assuming that's Coinbase, Meta, Google, Netflix, Nvidia, Square, and Tesla. That's a solid group of stocks. Maybe with the exception of Coinbase, which I'm iffy on, the whole crypto thing. It's funny because Coinbase, when it went public, it was almost a $400 stock at one point, and boy, am I glad I didn't get in there, because that was it just free fell from there. But anyway, that's a solid group of stocks, I have to say, and I think like Square or Block now, whatever it's called, I think it's really gonna rebound solidly. Funny thing, if you look at Block stock or Square stock, well, it's called Block now, but it's still the ticker symbol SQ. Just like the Facebook one, they're going to name it a bit confusing because it's Meta now, but they still have the FB, which was the former symbol, so FBY. Now, if you look at Block stock, it's so funny because right in the middle here, when you had the spike, you could basically shave off this middle piece, and you could do this actually if you see my phone, and it would look like it pretty much stayed the same or stayed smooth from 2020. Like if you just basically skipped over the pandemic, it's almost stayed the same. So all that froth when the stock went up to like $300 a share was pretty much shaved off of it, and it's pretty much back to where it was like in 2019 now. But still, I think that Block is a pretty solid stock. So these are basically all of the funds we can expect from this Yield Max, and so far I'm really liking. Oh, there you are. There you are. You're late to the party, but hey, better late than never. I think not only did you give me my first super chat, which I really appreciate, but you introduced the audience to all these funds here, which I'm now on the site talking about. So, oh, does APLY, does it debut tomorrow? Because I'm trying to find out when all these debut or when they go public. Because I saw APLY and NVDA. So are those both coming tomorrow? All right, look who showed up. Now, you showed up here in the chat, but I'd actually like to get you on one day so you can tell the audience all the solid research you've been doing with these fund companies, because it's definitely big help. So you said, I'm here, it's all about volatility. So I'm told by Jay. See, this is what I'm talking about. You actually call these people and you talk to them. You're doing good homework for all of us. So I'm told by Jay, who runs Zega Advisors, if we see a run in Tesla plus TSLY, we're on a run of the table, my view. And then you said that APLY is coming tomorrow. And then I have a funny commenter here. I like this name. I'll show this comment in just a second here. But funny name and picture. Okay, so you're saying just APLY, don't know the other dates yet. Okay, so we have a date for APLY. I bet that first dividend's probably going to be really good. So it's probably a good idea to load up on those tomorrow. Now here's this one, Andre Brown, aka New World Order. I'm hearing that APLY is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, that's what some of the other fans are commenting here. And then your other comment was, I hold a few shares of TSLY, but I'm interested in YBRK and YTLT. What's YTLT? YBRK is the Berkshire Hathaway one. Let me make sure it's not right in front of me here. What's YTLT? I haven't found that one yet. So the Berkshire Hathaway one's a pretty obvious one, Berkshire Hathaway. Anyway, okay, so this is the list of the funds coming. I'm really excited for the Apple one coming tomorrow. I don't know. I have to ask Damon, do you think that Do you think that this could be like an IPO situation? Do you think it might actually drop? Because most funds, when they first go public, when I've seen like just through IPOs and stuff, it tends to drop like right after it goes public. So, it could be enticing to get in early, but who knows? I mean, it could, like we've seen with two of the other ones, it could drop. I know you're here, but I'd like to actually get you on the live stream one day. I mean, I know you comment away and stuff like that, but ideally, other channels on here, they actually get their fans to come on and come on to the live stream and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if some of you are apprehensive to that, but you know, at least you're here commenting. I appreciate that. So okay, this is yield max here with the pyramid, not the same pyramid that's in Andre's picture here, but similar shape. Okay, let's see. What did you say? If it's tied to the price of Apple and covered calls, I think it has some price protection. I think you're right actually, because I read the strategy on the two other ones, and which has happened earlier in this video, and I think that yeah, the covered calls do help protect the price to some extent. So okay, what else can we beat up here? Let's see. I talked about that. Um, Okay, I showed this one. Let me go back to the main fund site now. Let's see here. I'm on Yahoo Finance. I got like three tabs, but I can only show one at a time here. So let me take this one. What did you say here? YieldMax is the ETF brand managed by Zega JP. I've spoken to him. I'm in. Well, good for you. So Zega, is that what it's actually called? This darn, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank, but it's right in front of me. Yield Max. Yield Max and Zega are the same. You're saying? So, like I said, I'm kind of new to this whole fund family, so I'm kind of learning as I go. Okay. All right. So I wanted to not share this one, and then go back to Yahoo Finance over here. Let's see. Present. Oh, we're not going to have anything on because the APLY is going public tomorrow. But what I'll do here as a bonus, I'll look at Apple and Nvidia. Nvidia, it's funny. I sold my call options on them too soon. I probably could have made a fortune. I did make a little bit of a gain, maybe a couple $1,000, but should have definitely held them. I'm gonna probably, I may tear up when I look at Nvidia here because I know it was moving. It was moving up. But guess what? I did get into Danaher. For those of you that followed my last couple of videos, I got into Danaher. I got some call options there, and they did really well today. Made like $500, but I think we got a lot of room to run. So Apple is up to $165 a share. So Apple could be getting, in the neighborhood of Tesla. What did I say Tesla was trading at? I should have this memorized. I have a feeling I'm going to be looking a lot more at Tesla. Oh, 187. They're only about $22 off, basically. So like I said, in the neighborhood of Tesla. Ex-dividend date was February 10th. It's funny, on the ex-dividend, the last dividend becomes an ex-dividend because it's no more. It's like just paid out and it's gone. So it's an ex-dividend. Get it? Kind of the joke of the day there. So Apple has a $2.164 trillion market cap, which, if you're paying attention, it means you have enough money to buy Disney, which I'm kind of hoping happens. I'm really intrigued by that idea because Disney stock has been in the tank. So I think Apple should buy Disney. 1 year target estimate 170. It's been a little choppy. It was 172 last August, dropped down, and then dropped all the way down to 130, and then 165. Earnings are coming out again April 26th. Okay, they missed earnings last quarter, actually. Apple launches high yield savings account with Goldman and payments push. Interesting. We've got GoPro. We've got GoPro in the peer group. That's interesting. Okay, so that's Apple. It's been really going back up since the last split. I think when was the last split? In 2020? Yeah, somewhere around here. So it peaked out and it's kind of been flat over the last year or so. But Apple is always going to be a solid one. I think you just look at their iPhone sales and stuff. Now, let's see. NVIDIA, my favorite. So NVIDIA, let's see, 270. And I had a September 15th expiring call option, which I sold. I had like 3 of them, and I sold them in February, which was probably a bit foolish. But Nvidia, it's just been really on a tear since the beginning of the year. It bottomed out, and I kind of like I changed jobs in October, so I wasn't paying too close attention to the. I mean, I wasn't fully paying attention to the market at that point because I was learning a new job. But Nvidia stock, like if you look at it right around October 10th, which I think was the day I started my job, actually, was probably the best time to load up on Nvidia stock because it's more than doubled since then, and it's just been on a tear since. Like, let's see here. This is going to make me probably a little upset here because I think I sold it when they had. Oh, right here. It was when they had their earnings beat in February. So I sold it when the stock was like 232. Well, the stock's moved like $38 since then. So yeah, probably should have held that one a little longer. I could end up really regretting that one. But that's where timing and mindset come into play, which I'm still working on a little bit. Not perfect on that regard yet, but still working on it for sure. Now let's see. How are the comments doing here? Okay, we got 7 of you on live. Let's see. Okay. Yield Max is the ETF brand and managed by Zega. Oh, I think I showed that already. Okay, we'll do like one more comment and then I'm probably going to end it. I have 6 covered calls on Tesla at $210 strike. I bought higher than that actually. $210 strike. If it has good earnings tomorrow, hoping for a home run, hey, that would be great. And I'm glad I finally got into. I was a little late to the game, but still got in a pretty good price. And then we have a new person here, Nucleus Rick. That's a cool name. Keep up the good content. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Aiming for 1,000 shares of TSLY before accumulating APLY. Hey, that's a good goal. It's good to have goals. I think I got 885 shares. But yeah, I mean, hey, only what 115 more, and I'm at 1,000 too. So, but I think I'm going to really focus on probably double down on TSLY. So 1,000 shares at basically $15 would be 15,000. So I may let the dividend take me there. I don't know if I should even reinvest the dividend or not. Actually, you know what? I think I might do this one on the drip program because it's that good. If the dividend stays high, and if we get the same deal going with Nvidia and with Apple and all these other stocks, this Yield Max fund family could really take off. But anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. If anybody has anything else, I'll give you a few more seconds to comment. Yeah, this went pretty good. Keep it a little shorter than the one Saturday, which that was a record. Had like 20 of you on live. So yeah, I look forward to all these funds. I look forward to Yield Max really taking over this space. Anyway, if you all like that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.